we're here in District 19 today. So this is Sengkang Grand Mall. Underneath it, that's where you have your Buangkok MRT station. You also do have your Buangkok bus interchange. The project that we're going to check out today, this is Jewel at Buangkok. We have a fantastic family-size 3-bedroom premium unit for you today. Extremely well connected. Let's go check it out. So of course, location, this is extremely convenient. You're right across from your Buangkok MRT station. So this is on the northeast line, just a couple of stops away from your Serangoon MRT, which is an interchange to your Circle Line. Of course, you can take it further down. You have your Dhoby Ghaut and Harbourfront station. So the Purple Line is really interesting in the sense that most of the MRT stations do have a mall right at their doorstep. Here we have Sengkang Grand Mall. If you go upwards, you have Campus 1, you do have your Waterway Point, and of course your Punggol Digital District that's happening right where the Punggol Coast is. So District 19 itself, this is a very interesting locale. We're right between Hougang as well as your Punggol Coast. You do see lots of BTO developments coming up along your Coney Island area as well as your North Shore area. So D19 is also one of the very consistent areas where you will find year on year there will be hundreds if not thousands of MOP BTO flats that hit into the resale market. So lots of upgrading demand from families who have already set foot into these areas, because there are not just one, but in fact there are 6 primary schools within your 1 km range and a further 11 schools within the 2 km range. So for families, I think one of the main appeals for them is how we are really a balance of like the older mature town of Hougang as well as the newer younger towns of Punggol and Sengkang, where in Buangkok homes are newer yet extremely convenient, plenty of amenities nearby. They do have the hawker center here, community center is here also. Just across there, that is where you have your 24-hour supermarket as well. So I think very convenient kind of location. So let's go and have a look at the unit now. What I really love about this 3-bedroom premium unit is how we really have this very nice dedicated foyer space here. Of course, with its privacy hallway, once you open the door, you won't be able to look into the house. The foyer also allows us to create all of our shoe storage space here. We can even have like sitting benches and more additional storage on that side. And also a mirror for you to check out before you head out for your day. Jewel at Buangkok, this is a condo with 616 units. There are only 6 blocks over here, ranging between 15 to 17 stories tall. Unit sizes range between your 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 bedroom unit types. So this project was completed by CDL, a very prominent developer among the luxury property scene here in Singapore. This is a 99-year leasehold development. TOP was in the year 2016. And in terms of location-wise, of course, as its name suggests, we are located right within the Buangkok area. In fact, we're just opposite from Buangkok MRT stations, and that's where you'll be able to find your newly opened Sengkang Grand Mall. So if we were to pull out the site plan of this development, you'll see that for the 6 blocks over here, they are all orientated in a predominantly north-south orientation. So our unit here, we are in Stack 23. This is one of the 3-bedroom premium units that are internal facing. We don't get any direct morning or afternoon sun coming into our unit. We also do not have to worry about the noise that comes from the surrounding roads or the facilities area. So if you were to pull out the floor plan, our unit here, we're standing at 1152 square feet. This is a 3-bedroom premium unit, which means it comes with a WC utility as well as a dedicated yard space at the back of your kitchen. So that's perfect for families with helper and you want to use that as a helper's room. So just touring within our living room space itself, you'll see that we have the kind of wide-span living dining layout. This is about 5.35 in terms of the wall-to-wall distance between your living room. The way that they have orientated it is to have the dining set at the back portion. Of course, if you wish to switch it up, you can probably consider to extend the kitchen space with an island dining setup right outside the kitchen itself. And then you can flip your TV to be on the other side. Width-wise, we do enjoy 4 meters from the wall to the balcony door. So I think this is a very great amount of space. If you do have young ones, I think they'll enjoy running around the space a lot. So we're gonna head into the balcony. So these are enclosed with 4 panels of sliding doors. So for Jewel itself, facade is actually tinted black. So I think that offers you greater privacy. They've done up all of the deckings over here. Motorized zip blinds have also been placed in. Invisible grills are also done, so you don't have to worry about your kids being out here. So they have already a little gardening corner going on here, and at the other side, they currently use this space as a secondary workstation. I think an alternative way is to place in a long dining setup along the span of the balcony because you can really enjoy the kind of view. So on to the right side, that's where you'll be able to find the facilities area where the pool, the gym and clubhouse is. On to the left is also another borrowed views of our neighboring project. So that is also another pool view that you can really enjoy if you sit out here for your dining space. So for the kitchen space itself, this is definitely a nicely enclosed kitchen. We have glass sliding doors over here. I also like how they have done this portion up with glass panels, so it really allows you to keep a lookout on your kids if you are preparing food. Very family-oriented kind of layout and design for the entire project. So we have our fridge area over here. Nice L-shaped countertop space. So you do have your built-in cooker, hood, hob, oven. These are like the standard stuff. Countertop, this is of a quartz material. You'll see that they have a fairly well-sized sink with a pull-out tab as well. So I think this kitchen is really designed for family living. You have lots of prep top space for all of your cooking. So washer dryer space is catered for over here. So this window actually allows you to open up if you want to have more ventilation. Where I'm standing at, this is actually the yard space. So you actually have a door that segregates your yard from your kitchen area. So you don't have to worry too much about your clothes while you're doing the cooking. So behind me here, this would be your utility room. So some families, they use this as like helpers or storage space. We also do have a WC over here. So this is a full facility project. We do have your 50-meter lap pool, of course, tennis court. There are in fact 6 outdoor thematic cabins, spa cabin, there is a pet lovers cabin, adventurous cabin, gourmet cabin, gardener's cabin, as well as nature cabin. So there are a total of 9 different floor plans for the 3-bedroom premium unit types right here in Jewel at Buangkok. So if we were to subdivide it further, 4 of which do come with the privacy hallway right by the entrance, but ours, this is of the C7 unit type. This would be the only one that comes with a foyer space within the entrance itself. In terms of size-wise, for the 3-bed premiums, they vary between 1109 to 1152 square feet. Of course, some of the larger ones, generally that's because you have an additional balcony space within your master room. But ours, 1152, this is without the dual balconies. So I think very good use of space and also lots of internal space for your family's enjoyment. So you see that for this space itself, we do have a ceiling fan on the living area. We also do have a split system aircon, one for your living space and one for your dining area. I also like how they have placed in all of these shelvings to place in all of their personal decor. Of course, these are non-built-ins, so it will all be removed when we hand over the home to you. So let's continue on. Let's have a look at the first common bathroom. So for the common bathroom itself, is definitely very good size. You do have storage behind the sink. Additional space under the sink, you might want to cover that up if you wish to place in some of your larger detergent bottles for storages. Otherwise, I think I'll probably just leave it as it is. It has a very clean look. The entire bathroom is very bright. So wall tiles, these are all of your marble designs. That makes the space a lot brighter. We also do have gigantic windows at the back for ventilation purposes, so I think this is a very nice size and very well thought out common bathroom. So maybe we can have a look at the bedroom itself. First common bedroom over here, this is in fact considered to be the smallest room of the house. If you have a look at the size-wise, we do have 2.73 meters in terms of the length. Width-wise, this is about 2.047 meters. So of course, the wardrobe provided for by the developers, they are really there. They've done out this very nice and cute wallpaper. We do get full height windows here in this corner, allowing lots of light into the room. This is a super single kind of loft. If your kid is not like super hardcore studious, you don't need 2 study tables, then that will actually free up space for like a toys corner in that area. And of course, for this bed structure, this is also non-built-in, so this will all be removed away. So you can in fact place in a regular queen bed if you want to. Alternatively, if you want your kid to study harder, then you place in a single with a study desk. So let's check out the guest room here. So this is your second common bedroom. Currently, they have placed in a queen bed, and then we do have the wardrobes on that side. So that actually extends all the way up to the ceiling area. I like how the bedroom comes with full height windows. I think the house is generally very bright. Of course, then you'll have to use the curtains. So for bedroom flooring wise, we do get laminate flooring for all of the bedrooms within the unit. Yeah, so generally a nice and well-sized common room here. So let's go have a look at the master itself. For the master itself, I like how you're coming in straight into the ensuite itself. There's no excessive long walkway as well. The door, in fact, does not open facing your bed, so I think that's good for resting energy. So talking about the bathroom itself, also another well-sized bathroom. Very classic kind of color palette that's chosen. So you do get the marble pattern tiles, and then of course storage behind the mirror, the very large window panels for your ventilation. So let's have a look at the rest of the bedroom. So as we head into the bedroom itself, I think you'll really appreciate how the main door did not open into your bed space. So it gives you additional privacy. So this is currently a queen size bed with 2 side tables. So just to gauge, if you were to remove a side table, then definitely king bed, very comfortable in terms of space. Same full height windows allowing you to enjoy the dual pool views, one on that side, one on this side. So don't get direct morning or afternoon sun. And one more thing I like is how the wardrobe is sort of like recessed against where the bathroom is. It doesn't exactly eat into the walking space for the bedroom itself. And of course, if you are a growing family, you might need to have like space for your baby cot, then probably where they have placed in their vanity table, that would be an option for you as well. So let's have a look at the pricings of the other developments in this area to see where our unit stands. So first up, of course, right where your Buangkok MRT is, that is your Sengkang Grand Residences. That is of an integrated status. TOP was in the year 2023 with its 99-year lease starting from 2018. If we were to talk about just 3-bedroom premium units, those are priced between $2.18 to $2.4 million for a 1012 to a 1023 square feet unit. So PSF pricing range from about 2001 plus to about 2003 odd PSF. Coming right next to us, that's where we have Esperina Residences. This project has a fully privatized executive condominium status. TOP was in the year 2013 with its 99-year lease starting from the year 2010. 3-bedroom premium units there are sized at 1066 square feet, asking between 1.9 to about $2 million. So it works out to about 2007 to 2008 odd on a PSF basis. So coming back to where we are, Jewel Buangkok has a condominium status. TOP was in the year 2016. 99-year leasehold project starting from the year 2012. 3-bedroom units here are generously sized between 1109 to 1152 square feet with an asking between 2.2 to 2.28 million dollars, which works out to 1,009 to 2,000 odd on a PSF basis. And of course, just across the street, that will be the Quartz. So this is an older condo project which was completed in the year 2007. PSF pricing there ranges at about 1,500 onwards. Sizing ranges between 1,001 all the way up to about 1,400 square feet in terms of size. So of course, that was constructed within the era of your bay windows and household shelters. And of course, that is considered to be an older development within the Buangkok region. And coming back to our unit here, we are sized at 1152 square feet with an asking price of $2.15 million, which works out to 1,866 on a PSF basis. So if you were to take out the calculator, just your 5% cash down payment on this amount would be $107,000. Buyer stamp duty would be $77,000, and your remaining down payment, which can be cash or CPF, that would be $430,000. Servicing this 75% loan over 30 years at a 1.55% interest rate, your monthly payments will come up to about $5,600. If you want to break this down further, principal amount would consist $3,500 and the interest would be about $2,000 on a monthly. So in fact, if you're a Singapore citizen, then you would have a monthly CPF OA contributions of about $1,800 per person, and this can definitely help to offset on your month-to-month mortgage repayments. So if you are looking for a lovely family-sized unit right here, just opposite the MRT and mall, we also have 6 primary schools within the 1 km radius for your growing family need. Do give our listing managers a call. You can find our numbers right down here. Do also hit the like and subscribe button. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm Cheryl, PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. Wait, sorry. I think we'll talk. Sorry, I repeat again about the ID19 is a very interesting locale. Next primary school. You're making me dizzy, bro. Okay, can. We'll probably talk about the pull out the site plan.